everybody, and welcome. I'm PT McBee.
And I'm youngsnipe. We are TNC Creations. We are playing our own mod pack, and we are using the Sphax texture pack by BiblioCraft.
That's alright. So, Young, you figured out a little bit of stuff with your Botania, did you?
I did, yes.
Excellent. That is very good news.
I found out that I don't just need to put a spark on this, I need to put it on all of the mana pools. So, I have these ones all having sparks and a mana spreader going into this mana spreader. Same with that setup. And then this also has a spark. If you turn off your magnet PT, just in case.
Done.
I can throw on a mana pearl, mana diamond, and mana steel, and this works really fast now. See how fast that was? That was really, really fast. So I'm just gonna make enough to make a block. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a pulverizer here, Young. I'm going to make a resonant one so that we can put the upgrades in it. It's just two copper gears, a redstone reception coil. I've put the resonant machine frame in the center, and a piston. So then I need to make a furnace, redstone furnace. Oh, do we have bricks? We don't have bricks. I'm going to have to make some. Alright, clay. I want to get the thermal expansion stuff finished. Well, not completely finished, but close. I want to make some good progress on it anyways.
Fair enough. So, I have made 9, and I am going to make a bucket eventually. Or not a bucket, a block. Not sure where the bucket came from, but okay.
Pulverizer, I'm going to need another redstone reception coil. I'm going to need another couple more copper gears. And I should now have everything I need. I do not want that basic machining frame in there. I want a resonant machine frame. And that gives me a redstone furnace. And we're all going to get to see this new conduit. This is cryo-stabilized flux duct.
That is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, Young. You better believe it. Now, I am going to end up upgrading these things as far as I can get them. But I want to quickly show how to make the, what's it called again? Cryo-stabilized flux duct. It was a little bit of work, but not too bad, and it's something I'm going to have to make more of the ingredients for anyways. So, cryothium. I needed cryothium dust. And for cryothium dust, I needed blizz powder. I needed knitter, a snowball, and some redstone. Well, we had snowballs, redstone. Knitter, I took saltpeter and I put it in a grindstone, and it gave me knitter. So I should have all of that. Only thing I don't have is the blizz powder. We haven't found any blizz yet. So we can make blizz powder by putting a snowball inside of the fluid transposer with redstone. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to grab some, guess I could grab the redstone I see there, but that's alright. So 2 redstone and a snowball should give me blizz powder.
Okay. I'm gonna make some Natura pylons, which is mana pylons and terra steel. I only actually need to make 1 set of those. And then living wood around terra steel will give us an elven gateway core.
An elven gateway core? It
Yes,
sounds like
indeed.
you're getting very close, Young.
It is actually getting a lot closer than any of us think, I think.
Okay, I have cryothium dust, and this actually makes 2 cryothium dust. This has a lot of uses. The main thing we're going to be using it for is our upgrades for those machines. but it's also used for making jellied cryothium for any of you that get into reactors. But it's used, what did I use it for? I used it for the conduit. Now this, I put it into the fluid transposer and I made this cryo-stabilized flux duct, the empty stuff. What you make that with is just hardened glass, a redstone energy flux duct or energy conduit, and some electromagnets. Again, just throw it all into a fluid transposer and it's done. Nicest thing about this, and the reason I went so far with it, is there's no power limit to this. It will transfer an unlimited amount of power, which is very cool, because we're producing an astronomical amount of power here, guys. We are producing, well, we're storing right now 5,120,000,000 RF when those little lines get to the top.
That is
a lot of power. That is better than we can do out of any nuclear reactor that I'm aware of making.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons we don't have big reactors in here, is I don't see a need for putting the big reactors in. They are a little less laggy than other things, but these solar generators, they seem to be just great, actually. They're not causing me any lag at all.
Me neither.
We are doing our recording and running the server as well as a client all on the same computer and having no issues. We do have to be careful with what we do, but we have had little to no issues whatsoever all season. So it's a pretty stable pack so far. I'm quite pleased with it. Another thing Young and I are very pleased with, if you didn't notice in our announcements, we got a letter from Google yesterday letting us know that our channel has been recognized by Google and they gave us our own domain. We're no longer a numbered channel anymore. We actually have our own name. That's something we weren't supposed to be able to get until we had 500 subscribers. Oh, we don't have 500 subscribers, but we've obviously got a channel that appears to Google that we're sticking around. And guys, we are. We're sticking around.
Yes, we are.
I've just got 2 of your sparks, Young. I turned on my magnet for a second.
Okay.
Do you want to grab them? They're on the ground right under me.
Thank you.
Where did they come from, Young?
I've just been moving the mana pools.
Oh, you're moving the mana pools. And you're doing that with a matter transporter, are you?
Yes.
That's very nice that that thing moves those tanks full.
Yeah.
All right. You know, another thing that I wanted to do, Young, is on the end of the last episode, I wanted to go and get some enchanting done on my stuff so that I don't lose my items.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run off to that village and see if I can get this stuff enchanted now. Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Do you have anything you want me to take with me?
I do, but I'd like to keep it all on me, so I might just do that off camera.
Okay.
I might make my own run.
Alright.
I am looking for the Lexia Botania.
H.
No, I'm looking for the actual book itself.
Oh, you might have to make a book, Young.
Yes.
The landscape around here is a little bit different right around the base, simply because all of these chunks outside of the base have been re-rendered. They've been re-rendered because our villagers should not have despawned. And what we did was allowed the world to be regenerated just so that we could get our villagers back. BiblioCraft is a major part of this mod pack, and we didn't want to lose out on that. It seems to be promising us a lot of new adventure. Quite excited about it, so we're going to make sure that we've got it around. If it derps up on us, we will definitely take care of it. And that just reminded me, Young, I need a enchanting table.
Yeah, you do.
I can go see her if I want to, but without an enchanting table, she's not going to do anything for me.
Right.
So the quests that we did, we're going to have to redo in order to get credit for. And that's just fine. It's better than not being able to do it at all.
Yeah.
The Chocolate Quest does not claim to be a complete mod. It's still in a work in progress, and that's just fine by me.
Me too.
So I need an enchanting table, and it just so happens we have one.
I am really excited right now.
Are you?
Yes.
Tell me why, Young.
Because I am ready to open this portal.
You're ready to open the portal?
I am.
Oh, I want to see this. Go for it.
Okay, so I think I just right-click the shift right-click the Elven Gateway. I'm not sure. Let me check. Portal to Elven. Okay, so I make a frame, add glimmering living wood, Elven Gateway, mana pools, Natura pylons. To open the portal, simply right-click the core with the Wand of the Force. The portal requires a
Dancho?
a lot of power. So I actually need to wait for these things to fill up a bit more. So I can actually probably use these sparks to start hurrying these up.
Cool. Do you know what?
What?
My dungeon looks a little different.
Oh?
This is not a friendly looking dungeon, Young.
No, it's not.
I don't think this is a village. No, this is definitely not a village. Guess what? We're gonna have to do new exploration.
Did it erase it? Like, change it up?
It looks like it, unless I made a wrong turn somewhere. It looks like it changed it up.
Wow.
Although I'm not recognizing the landscape exactly the same as it was. And the landscape didn't change, so maybe I'm not where I think I am, Young.
I'm gonna go to where I think it is and I'll find out.
Okay, I know that we come up here. I jumped across this sand. I went up here. Okay. And it should be right here.
It should be, but it isn't.
But it isn't. Well, 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 well. That's all right with me. That gives us new exploration needed, Young.
Yeah.
Ooh, a beehive.
Cool. That'll be useful one day.
That will be useful one day because we're going to try to get into all the mods. Not just some of the mods, but all of the mods we can. And, well, that's that. Okay, back home, I guess. Unless, well, oh, you're not out here anymore. I was going to say, unless while you're out here, you want to help me take on some of these mobs.
Not yet.
No? Okay.
I'm about to open the portal, hopefully.
Cool. I'm going to take out some of these mobs. Why? Because I can. Ha 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 ha. I love this bow.
Yeah?
I do. It is so good.
Cool.
I'm going to take over a dungeon single-handedly.
Okay. I'm gonna open a Elven Gateway.
Nice.
And shift right click. Did I build it wrong?
This guy is so strong. Okay. Wow, so many mobs in these dungeons.
I found out what I did wrong.
What'd you do wrong, Young?
The mana pools need to be out one more.
Oh, it's just a layout.
Yep.
Oh, so that's easy enough to fix. Isn't it?
Yes, it should be. So, put down these sparks again. And now will it work? It does.
You've got an Elven gateway?
I have an Elven gateway.
Nice. Congratulations, Young.
Now, I can't actually go through this, which is kind of unfortunate, but I can throw my Lexica Botania through. And hopefully... Oh, yep, there it is. This is a new one. From the Elven Guard. Greetings. We noticed that our portal was opened via a link from another world. That's rather shocking news indeed. We thank you very much for providing us with a repository of the knowledge from your world, as to keep us up to date to what happened since we left it. It's been a while since then. It's good to see it's doing well. After some discussion with the High Council of Elvengard, we decided to cooperate with you. You see, reading through your Lexia Botania has shown us a good amount of resources from your world that we would be extremely keen as to get our hands on, as these are non-existent in our lands. The link you have managed to establish is rather weak. No living beings will be able to go through, as you already know. However, there is a positive side to this. The link strikes the fabric of both our worlds in a way where it doesn't keep them in sync. That's the reason why you received your book back so quickly. When it comes to mana and other magical energies, we are plenty stocked on them. So, worry not about the portal closing on our end. Let's put this into prospect. In order for the advance of both civilizations, we vow to accept a given set of resources from your world that we lack in ours, in exchange for resources you lack in yours. We have taken the liberty of assigning our best scribes to put together a great set of knowledge from our world we're willing to share. You can find it in your lexicon, just as you'd find knowledge from yours. We hope you find it enlightening and that it encourages you to invest in our material. Last but not least, do keep in mind that if you do decide to send something we have not vouched to trade for, we will keep it and assume it is a gift and keep it for ourselves. Just as a forewarning, we look forward to exchanging resources with you. Best regards, the High Council of Elvengard.
Very cool. Young, I've just, basically single-handedly taken the top floors of a dungeon.
Yeah?
Whoa. There are a lot of mobs, though.
Wow.
I'm kind of ticked off that they took my village. So I should be able to take them out. Ah. I think that skeleton's shooting at the birds. So lots more reading to do then, Young. Lots more to learn with that mod, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So much armor and food and clocks and everything. I'm not looting the place.
You're not?
No, I'm just killing off the mobs, what I can find.
So, one of the things I need to do is the Ritual of Yia. Now, for that I will need a few things, which I shall prepare right now, hopefully.
I didn't bring food.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Not really.
Looks like I will not prepare them right now. I need a nether cube.
Whoa. Okay, this is not for me, Young. This is your style of dungeon, this is.
Oh?
Yeah, there's trapdoors and everything else. Yeah, no, this isn't for me.
Okay.
Not alone, anyways. I don't mind doing it. I just mind doing it alone. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Because if I'm going to get trapped in a dungeon... Ooh, cool!
Huh. That's kind of fascinating.
There's the entrance. Hey, I like that. Although I can fly, I don't have to have it, but that's still kind of neat. I know I saw another set of stairs down somewhere here. I just got to figure out where it was. So much loot flying at me here. Okay. I think, for now, that must be done. Don't remember being up here, though. It's up here. Just an ender. Okay. I'm heading home.
Okay.
I had a blast in there.
Were there creepers?
A couple, but not many.
Did any of them explode?
No.
So it wasn't quite a blast.
Technically, it was not a blast. Technically, it was not a blast. Should take out some of these enchanted apple cows, because we could really use the notch apples for our insanity levels. Yes, there's 3 more. That means 3 more times we can go insane.
Woohoo! Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought when I said it too. Woohoo, what? Hold on.
Well, I have some crafting I need to do to start getting ready.
This looks pretty intense in here, Young. It's really, really growing our bases.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to pretty it up a little bit. We really need some change in here.
So, I have made the first step to
Inner arcs. What's that one for?
for making the Sojourner's Sash,
Ah.
which is the first step on making the other one.
Oh, because you're still making my Globetrotter sash.
Yes, but until that is ready, that will suffice.
What does this one do?
It also gives you speed and jump boost.
Ah, that's nice to hear.
That'll be a good
Starter ring or tool. Nice to hear, Young. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Put my tools on there. I'm going to carry an enchantment table on us now, just in case we manage to find...
I need to get some elementum.
Elementum? Is that something we have?
No.
Something you have to make?
Something I have to trade for.
Oh, cool.
So, I need to put 2 blocks of mana steel through the portal.
2 blocks of mana steel through the portal?
Well, it gets me a block of the stuff I need.
Wow. Not cheap.
Yay, I got it.
Not cheap at all. But it's free, right? Wow, that ring does, or sash, is that what it's called?
Yes.
It does make me run a lot faster, Young. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. It also makes you jump higher.
Does it give me a jump boost as well?
Yes, I can jump onto 2 block high fence.
You mean a block and high fence?
I mean, like, I can jump onto this fence here by the slimes.
We can jump 2 blocks. That's 2.5 blocks, isn't it?
Yep. But that might also be helped by the step assist. Oh, you have your magnet on and I did not.
I do.
So you got my elementum.
Where do you want it?
On my person.
Okay. I don't know where your person is.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's some exciting stuff, you know, Young. We're really moving along in this pack, and I'm really enjoying it.
Me too. I'm having fun with this.
Tesseracts. This is one of the next things I'm going to need to make, is a tesseract.
I'm also gonna trade for a block of dragon stone.
So I need 4 ender pearls. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 ender pearls. And this, I'll see what it's called here in a second. Tesseract, an empty tesseract frame, and I believe it's 4 ender pearls, should give me a filled tesseract frame, which again will be completely useless until I make it complete. And to complete it off, I just need to surround it with some Tinker's Alloy or bronze, some silver, and then it's done. So we're just about at transferable power and items, Young.
That's kind of cool.
Yes. Because I know that you want to get that machine going that's going to be able to do our lasers, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I have made a tesseract. Just like that. Done. Young and I decided that we could upgrade our trees. So we have now each got 4 trees. We've advanced far enough along in the pack that we decided that it was okay to set up 4 trees just so that we can speed things up as we're going.
Yeah.
We haven't been taking too much advantage of the trees or anything, so we didn't think that anybody would mind. It is part of the pack, but again, we don't want to do anything that's going to kind of feel too OP or too cheaty.
Right. Which is good.
I think so, because the more we feel like we're kind of cheating anything, the less we want to play.
Yeah. I'm just taking a quick look if there's anything I need to make us. But it doesn't seem like there is. So, yeah. Just debating what to do for the next step. Ow.
What to do for the next step? Well, Young, is there anything I can help you with this?
I need to figure out how to do the Ritual of Gia. Nope, wait. I know how to do it, but I need a nether star. Okay,
so we really need to get... Do we have 4 necrotic bones? We only have 2. Do you want to go and see if we can get some necrotic bones?
How would we do that?
that portal.
Right.
I can go and see if I can get some necrotic bones, if you like.
No, I could join. I know that I have a auto spawner ready, along with a safari net with a wither skeleton. I just need to find a way to get the XP or mob juice to use it.
You made a mob grinder, right?
Yes.
Well, there's tesseracts here for power and fluid.
Okay.
So you could take a tesseract and hook one up to the power system.
Okay. Where do we get the fluid, though?
Where do we get the fluid from? From your blazes.
Right, because we have to hook that up.
Yes, we do. Otherwise, the grinder's not going to do us any good. I'm gonna go see if I can quickly gather a couple of bones, Young.
Okay.
Why? 'Cause I want to. Hopefully, with our resetting of things, we didn't lose where the nether dungeon is. Basically, what we did is we re-rendered everything outside of the base.
Yes, we did.
So there should be, yes, nether wart in here again. And
Yeah. I'm gonna set up a place to work on the blazes
it didn't do anything in the nether, Young.
off camera.
It didn't do anything in the nether.
Okay. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad. That means that blaze spawner didn't come back, unfortunately.
Oh well.
I'm really disappointed that one broke.
I'm not sure, but I think we gotta be getting close to time.
We have to be getting close to time again, Young.
I think so.
Alright, we could use a little bit of feedback on that, guys. We know that we've been going 50 minutes or so on our episodes. And we would kind of like a little bit of feedback as to whether or not it's okay with you guys that we're going to that length of time. It's definitely better for the channel's view in the search engines and stuff if we go less time. We're actually getting credit for 17.5 minutes for a video, even if the video is 50 minutes long. So
Well,
it doesn't do us any advantage to going longer.
not all the time, but
But it kind of feels like we can get more done if we do the longer episodes. So if anybody's got a complaint or reason that they think we should be cutting down the amount of time, please let us know. Don't just say make it shorter, but let us know why you think it should be shorter. Be a little bit helpful in your explanation as to why. That will help us out tons.
Yes.
I got all the necrotic bones we need, Young.
You did?
I did. I can now make seeds. We will do some wither hunting on the next episode.
Cool.
We just need to get some soul sand.
Wait, what do you mean? Can we make seeds out of necrotic bones?
I think I make wither seeds.
Out of necrotic bones.
Use. Let me look real quick before we get off of this channel. Nope, it isn't. What is it I need? I need their heads?
Yes.
I haven't got any heads.
We need 4 skulls.
Oh, Young. I guess that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm working on skulls. Alright, everybody. I'm PT McBee.
And I'm youngsnipe.
Thanks for hanging out, y'all.
Bye, guys.